Hey, it's Kent here from Apprentice Recruit, and today I thought we'd do a video based on how to write a job ad for companies that are out there currently searching for staff. So if you're out there looking for people right now and you haven't updated your practices in 2023, keep watching this video. There could be something good in it for you. So as I mentioned in the intro there, I thought we'd do a short video on how to basically write a job ad for a job board and the best way to go about writing an ad so that you can attract the best team members for your business. So this is mainly aimed at small businesses, which are predominantly what we do deal with, but this obviously can be taken on by larger corporate companies as well. And the main thing that we wanted to get across in this video is the structure of the ad and putting out there, I suppose, what incentives you may have as a company, which make you look more attractive than the next ad that the potential candidate's going to scroll through. So we've actually watched or been a part of a number of webinars with both Seek and Indeed being the two biggest players out there in this particular field. And so the information that we're providing in here is, I suppose, a bit of a collaboration with what we've seen and what we do as a practice, but also what these other platforms have described as best practice when it comes to advertising for staff. So one of the main things that we focus on, again, what benefits they can provide. But not only that, I suppose probably the biggest thing we do focus on is culture. And what we're trying to get across in our ads, what the company offer as a cultural difference to the next company. What I'm referring to is whether it be the team environment, whether it be a family environment, whether it be they have corporate functions that they do, whether they provide things like having their birthday off, if they provide some sort of work-life balance for their team members. All these little things lead towards the culture of the organization. And to be honest, from what we've seen, especially this year, that's what a lot of people are looking for. I did another video just recently, and the way I framed it in that particular video is that there are a lot of people out there right now that are looking for a cuddle. They basically want a company where they want to feel like they're a part of the team and they want to feel valued. The data that we got from Seek a couple of weeks ago at a RCSA conference down in Sydney was, number one, people are still chasing money. That salary is still the highest ranked as to what people are looking for. But the second was culture. It was all about how they can fit in with the organization and how they can actually make a difference. So for some people, and even ones that we've interviewed, sometimes money isn't even the driving force. They are working for companies out there that just don't value what they do, and they would prefer to go and work for a company where they do. Kind of makes logical sense, but unfortunately, some companies just don't take that on board, and they're not interested. They're pretty much a number within the company, and they don't feel any value towards their team members. And so they're the ones that we're coming across right now, that they are happy with the money that they're on, but they're just not happy with the environment that they're working in. So what you would need to do within your ad is frame, again, your culture of the organization, what creates that culture, and why would they want to come and work for you? It's not just about the money. Again, highlight some of those other benefits. Some of them, it could be a combination of being able to work from home, more of a hybrid scenario that they can be working in these days. We've got an example of that with a position that we've just placed down in Mornington, down in Victoria. And they're going to work 3 days a week. They'll do 2 days in the office, 1 day from home. So it saves on travel time, saves on fuel. And that particular role, that was for an estimator. The company can accommodate somebody working remotely. If you're a hands-on company where basically it's a more labor-intensive role, obviously working remotely isn't an option. But again, in those sort of scenario, you might want to be putting in there what your operating hours are and what your general team feel is all about. Other things to include, and we've been doing this and we've found that it's proved to be quite effective, is we're putting the salary in the actual title of the job ad. So that when people are scrolling through Seek or Indeed or Gumtree or TipTop Jobs or Jora or one of the 19 platforms that we use, the actual salary itself stands out. Now, if you're creating an ad, and whether it be on Seek or any of those other platforms, and you're not putting your salary on there, then you are missing out on some good talent. And the statistics from Seek show that I think it was around about 83% are more inclined to actually click on and apply for the job if they know what the salary is going to be. So we will generally put in either a salary range or we'll put in quite a specific salary so that way they've got an indication. Even things like if there's a company vehicle, mobile phone, laptop, anything along those lines, it's also provided as part of their tools of the trade. include those sorts of things in the ad so that they know, or there is an expectation as to what they will receive as part of their salary package. We also advise to, if you're going to advertise for a permanent full-time role, then include super, holiday pay, sick pay, etc. And again, if you have, say, their birthday off on an annual basis, if you provide a week's worth of annual leave in addition to the 4 weeks that they would normally get, if there's any other perks that are in there that you can really highlight that are different to what is the norm within the industry, you need to put those things in there and you need to highlight those things because, again, that's going to make it more attractive for somebody to want to click on and apply for your specific job. To give you an example, I actually did a bit of a search on Seek this morning for landscaping jobs because landscaping is the specialty that we recruit in. And there's 829 ads for landscapers in New South Wales on Seek. And that's Seek alone. That doesn't include Indeed or the other platforms. That's a lot of ads. So that means that it's very noisy when it comes to advertising on those platforms. So what we're trying to do is highlight ways that you can stand out while people are scrolling through those 800 ads and why they're going to stop scrolling and they're going to click on yours. You've only got about 3 seconds to capture their attention. It used to be about 8, now it's down to 3, where you can capture their attention and stop them from scrolling so that they're going to click on your ad, read further, and then assess themselves why would they want to apply for your particular job. If you're a company out there that have got some testimonials from your staff members or your team members on why they like working for the company, there is the facility to be able to put those videos on a lot of the different job boards that we do use, and that's a very handy tool. And we recommend putting your staff testimonials on the ad more than why would you want to work for us, because that way other people can then relate to your team members why they've enjoyed their experience in working for your particular company. You will still need to include, obviously, what some of the requirements are, what you're looking for out of the particular team member that you're looking for. But to be honest, that's only a relatively small part of the ad that you will want to create to make somebody want to click and apply. I cannot highlight strong enough culture. It's all about culture. Salary, yes, get the salary details on there, but talk about your company and why they would want to work for you. You could be an award-winning company. You could be very supportive of future career development and training as part of working for your organization. So again, those are the sorts of things that you can highlight to make it more attractive for somebody who is applying for your job. Now, we trial a lot of job boards and we see some absolutely atrocious ads out there. And we know that when we're approaching those particular companies, they not only need help in trying to find a staff member, they need help in trying to actually write the ad. If you've got an ad up and you're looking for a carpenter and your ad says, looking for a carpenter in Brisbane, phone John, well, why is somebody going to click on that ad? You need to have what they do, because look, you look at carpentry as a trade and there are so many different variations on what somebody could do as a carpenter. Do they do commercial? Are they building decks and pergolas? Are they doing a full residential build? Are they doing renovations? There's so many. And I know some of the interstate places, there's a lot of framing crews that are out there where purely all they do is focus on framing. So again, in the ad, you need to put in there, what is it that you do? Who are you? Why would they want to work for you? Put yourself in the shoes of the person that's applying for the job and basically include what you would want to hear if you were out there looking for work yourself. So for those ads where it's a simple one line and doesn't give any description whatsoever on who you are, where you are, what your salaries are, what you do, then to be honest, you're pretty much wasting your time with the ad because no one's going to click on it and apply. There's too many other ads out there that they can have a look at and they can click on and they can get a job. So you've got to make sure that yours stands out with all the right details just to make it attractive for somebody to want to hit apply and then pick up the phone when you ring them to find out a bit more about their background and then get him in for a chat. So anyway, I hope you found this video informative. Hopefully there's been at least some sort of takeaway that's come out of this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and also check us out on our podcast. And we will be bringing you more videos and podcasts shortly and giving you a few more insights into what's happening out there in industry and especially in 2023. So it's Kent once again from Apprentice Recruit. Thanks.